All right, all right, all right. I wasn't gonna stream with my microphone on, but you guys rated me, so I gotta engage at least a little bit while we do some dev. So hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Oh no, 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 I hear you, man. Have a great night. This isn't a hangar for airplanes. This is gonna be a hangar for, I think, a building for like an office on the tarmac. I have to figure it out. I don't want to take too long. You figure this out. It's interesting. It doesn't actually should be able to break it into pieces now. That's weird. God bless you, sir. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in to say hello. So, let's do this for our friend. Let's do this right. Hmm. That is beyond strange. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Yep, that's why. Okay. So, picture a building, because that's what we're, well, building. Um, all right. Sometimes I have no clue what I'm building. I just have to go for it. But I am going to go for it. And now I can grab that piece and lift it. That's pretty good. All right. Break this in two. Since I don't know what this building looks like in real life, I'm going to have some fun with it. Oh, wait, wrong way. Put that here. Oh, I just realized something. I don't think you guys have been hearing my desktop audio, have you? It's okay, because I was actually listening to a streamer, and then I thought to myself, wait a minute, am I streaming the stream that I was listening to? Let me, I don't know. I guess I probably should fire up Microsoft Flight Sim just so we have some ASMR noise in the background. Let me do that. Right, you should hear the startup sounds. Hopefully they won't be too loud. And I think, I hope this will work. All right, We're breaking this into pieces because I want to build a kind of service building. And let's see if this actually works. Doesn't look like much to start, but let's keep going. It's going to be a door here that I'm going to make just a flat door like I usually do. Top should be fine. How do I make this look better? I know how. Gonna build some gutters before I forget. Do I dissolve those edges? I don't know. Unlike a typical hanger, I'm not going to care about the hanger, like, infrastructure. I'm not going to have, like, beams across the top. Let me check something. Yeah, you guys should be hearing game audio. If you don't, let me know. Do I care about what's in here? Hmm. All right, here's what we'll do. I'm going to take all these and extrude them in. So if I extrude them in, they should go to about there. And now I have an interior, plus some really thick exterior walls. Really thick walls. But the problem is, the interior walls are really like right next to each other. So I gotta move this wall in. At least I think so. So, let's pull these walls in. Oh, interesting. Probably easier to see from this angle. Oh, huh. Never mind. They are attached after all. Gotta extrude, Digi. Gotta extrude. That should be fine. Yeah, pretty thick wall. Even thicker side wall, so that's fine. We're gonna pretend this is a massive garage. Ooh, will do. Let me go check it now. Oh, yeah, by the way, Eric, do you know anything about the green building right next to the new terminal at PYM? That's what I'm trying to model right now. Stand by one, chat. Nice. And I got a message from a friend. Let me go to your Discord. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. That's going to be a video I'm going to watch later, my friend. Thank you so much. That looks fantastic. Some nice recon, which will come in very handy for the airport. Anybody that doesn't know, my friend Eric Flight is a flight sim streamer himself and also a regular attender of KPYM. So he has been my feet on the ground, as it were, helping me to get some really realistic eyes put on the airport. This building being one of the exceptions, as I don't know what's on what's on the inside, but I'm just having some fun. Um, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to actually make a floor. It's okay. I guess what I can do is break off textures, like all these, duplicate them somehow, and then pull them down. I don't know how to do this in two shots. So, let me think. Right click, do what? Do split? Well, there you go. But I wish I could duplicate them and then split. Yeah, there you go, because now I'm pulling it all the way down. Now I know it's attached. Okay. Can I duplicate these faces? Extrude faces. Um, unsubdivide. Subdivide? No, that just means there's more faces now. No, so that's not what I want. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is just to create a floor. And that's probably what I'll do. So instead of trying to pull this down and extrude the floor, I will just create a new floor. And I want the dimensions of this. So it's 18.8 by 27.8. And to do that, We will create a plane. And that's enough music. So let's go ahead and just load into the sim. And then you guys will have some in-sim sounds to enjoy. So again, folks, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Just a quick stream run tonight. Doing some more work at KPYM. We'll load in real quick. Load the airport. And then we'll have some sounds. Here we go. Let me just increase my volume, make sure you guys can hear it. All right, you should be hearing some birds. And now we continue. Give me a plane. Now we're going to take the X and Y parameters and apply them to that plane. We will take the, oh, that's easy. Huh, interesting. Isometric perspective. I forget about keyboard shortcuts like that. All right, so the floor now needs to be at the bottom instead of where it is. And it's almost down to the floor. Can I pan this? Oh, of course. What was I thinking? Let me get the Z coordinates. Go global, and then take that. There we go. Should be able to apply them to every single point. And I'll just have some fun here. One more point and we should be fine with the floor. And done. We have now created a floor. It's not a seamless floor. It's just enough And considering how the floor goes to the edges that are like thick, I think we should be fine. Okay, so good enough for now. Let's go back to the front. And now I can reselect the building, and now we can start messing around with these uh, these doors. So let me think. The doors are going to be separate. So we're going to have one, two, three. Is it three there? Hold on. All right, let me start over. One, two. Oh, well, that's a problem, isn't it? That sucks. I wasn't paying attention. You know what, though? Whatever. If I have to re-render this, then we'll do it differently. We're just going to pretend we have two different kinds of trucks, service vehicles, equipment, things like that. A couple of wide bays for emergency vehicles and maybe airplane parts. So we're going to have one, two, three, four, five bays with the middle part here just blocked off. So we might even break this bay up into two smaller bays. So let's see. You are complaining because... Are you complaining because the wall is so small? Oh, you're complaining because the wall isn't as thick as I wanted it to be. I'm sorry, guys. Clearly, I'm not paying attention. That's fine. I want these to come in. So we'll reselect them. I forgot I undid the changes I made to them. King Cobra, thank you very much, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. I am doing a little bit of late night dev. Okay, this needs to be extruded. Alright, so give me a moment. I need to actually hide this floor. And then I can extrude in. That should be fine, I think. Thank you, my friend. One day down in the work week, four more to go, and hopefully I'll be able to get some really good progress done on these sceneries. But one day at a time. And Lord willing, we'll make a big dent in them. And now I can see that these doors are separate. So here's what we'll do. We will select them. And the best way to select them is probably from the inside. So a little bit of boring work, but we need to create the actual, for lack of a better phrase, we need to create the actual objects we're going to be using. So let's see. Oh, look at that. I haven't actually tied those two walls together. Why haven't I? Because those two walls are right on top of each other. Going through the crawl space right now. Why didn't I select every single wall? That's really strange. Aha. Okay. So it doesn't look like I selected all the walls, even though it looks like I did right here. That's strange. Okay, let's do this. Do I care? Do I really need to panic about these walls? You know what? No, I don't need to. Let's do the best we can. Already at my first revision. Let's just pick these doors and start separating them. I'm going to try a quick test, and I think we should be okay. I think. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to separate these faces. We just call it door one for now. And let's see what happens when I move door one out. Let's set the origin to, oh, excuse me. Let's set the origin to the geometry. Okay. We have two slabs and one piece in the middle. All right. So we're missing a top. Well, we can generate a top really easily. I just want to see what's missing. Okay. Actually, it's interesting to see. I kind of like what happened. So we'll keep this. This, I think I need to fix. I probably should have given it. I wonder if I can still undo it and try it again. Yes, I can. Good. News guys, my friend, good to see you. I am deving a new building, but I need to make sure all my pieces are selected. This can get very tricky, but I think I've got them all selected now. So, stand by. B button for selection. Again, going to call this door one, and then we're going to hit the tab button, and then we're going to select it on purpose. Right click and say set origin to geometry. Pull this out, and now we have the makings of a door. And less flickering. Good. All right. This is Blender. You're right. So, first thing I have to do, this is going to be a kind of like lifting door. I don't think I'm going to animate it, but I have to close it up. So, we're going to take these two pieces and we're going to join them. It's either J or F. No, it's got to be F. Yeah, F, I believe, is the bridge command. So now I've built a face I built the face between these two line segments. And I got to do the same thing on the other side. You see? So we take this line segment, hit the F button, F as in Foxtrot, and now we've created a face. So this is now a 3D object. I'm not going to worry about materials just yet, but now we have door number one. Unfortunately, I have to repeat this about 6 times, but the more I do it, hopefully the better I get. We'll see. Yeah, this is the side. There we go. And in. Oh, why didn't I choose the other side? That's a little strange. Alright, whatever. We'll do it by hand. Bottom piece, and then we go up to the top. Choose this piece deliberately. It's got to be this piece because it's not going to be the rest of the ceiling. And then we separate it. So again, selection. Call this door 2. I know, boring. But it has its charm. What do you mean, Digi? I mean, working on something like this is sometimes just a nice way to turn your brain down after a lot of software development or whatever other tasks you do that require your brain. Just a nice way to chill. Thank you, but I have a long way to go. Wambi, my friend, hello, good to see you. We are doing more building dev. And I need to close this door up. So plainly, go to edit mode, choose the line tool, and we're picking edges, bridging the gaps, and there we go. 1, 2, bam. So there we go. Essentially, I am separating these doors because I want the hangar. Well, not the hangar. This isn't a hangar. I want the building to be good. And these doors are going to be lifted up. So I've got 2 doors down. I think I got like 3 or 4 more to go. 3, I think. No, not picking everybody. And I think these are almost symmetrical, so I'm not worried about them. I'm making 3 hangers out of the left side and 2 wide doors out of the right. So let's go ahead and pick these. And if you guys stick around to see what this thing looks like when it's textured, it'll be kind of worth the trouble. So we'll start from this side. We'll pick all the lines. Pick this. Choose the top, if we can. This might be a little tricky. This is where I really need to be paying attention. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay. We've got all the pieces chosen. We can separate. Going from the other side, door 3. We can pick the door. We can set the origin to geometry, pull it out, and bam, there's the door. And here is the gap the door left behind. That should be good. It should not produce any flickering texture because it took all the polygons out that were duplicated. All right, here we go. Like we did before, choose the edges. One thing I don't like is that there's a slight gap here, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to pay attention. Oh, is that why? No, no, it's not. That's weird. I might have to fix that later. I'm not going to focus too much time on it right now. And can I figure out why? Can we join these two? Merge, merge a cursor. No, I can't merge them. Do we have two vertices? Oh, here's the problem. The Z value for this, for some reason, got borked. Okay, so I'm not going to worry. I'm going to go ahead and grab both these textures and merge them at the last. Was it the last or the first? Oh, the first. Excuse me. A little tricky. Little tricky. It's kind of hard to see. Now I can merge that one at the last. And there we go. Fix the problem. All right. Checking. I think all the sides are closed. I think. Yeah. And we're going to grab the next segment, which is right here. Choose that side, and then we have to choose the top side. This one's easier to choose. Okay. Door 4. Only got one more door to go. Yay! Choose the door. Origin to geometry, pull it out. Okay. Kind of the same thing happened before. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. Do the best we can. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Pick those lines and fix them up. The bottom is blocked up, so is the top, but it has the same problem as before. There we go. The vertices did not perfectly match. We're going to fix that. Okay, Merged. That's a solid door. Yay. Okay. And one more piece. Uno más. One more. No, not you. Ooh, I can't seem to select it right now. What do? We get really close. And then we choose it like that. There we go. Now we close that. Oh, wait a minute. That does not look good. No. I picked the wrong slab. That's okay. That's why we have the undo button. I'm really unsure why that happened. But, oh, that's interesting. There's no top piece. There's legitimately no top piece for that. Is that the case? No, that can't be. All right, we can go ahead just to reselect it from scratch. Okay, let's go back in slowly. Okay, so the really freaky pattern work makes me think there's something there. Okay, I think I just chose it from the inside, which is actually the way I wanted it to work. A little weird, but let's see if that worked. Select door 5. Tab, select, set the origin to the center of the geometry, pull it, and I think we're good. This, on the other hand, is just a teensy bit borked. I think I pulled the outer pieces off, so that's fine. I'm going to fix that mistake here. That should do it. Oh, come on. Well, actually, believe it or not, that was fine. You look like you have an extra face. So you don't. There we go. And that's it. Why do you have an extra face? Hold on. Ah, okay. Because that's the entire wall. And the one face is on the inside. Okay. There's that extra face, which I could theoretically get rid of. Let me see what happens when I delete it. There are some visual imperfections which I hope to fix soon, but hopefully they do not get in the way of being able to actually use the building. I suspect they shouldn't. Yep, let's get rid of the face. Not going to need it. Unless we do actually need it, which it does not look like we do. Nope. No, sir. Oh, actually, let me think. These extra polygons might get in the way later, but let me not worry about them right now. Oh, that's right. I need to fix this door. The top is just a little bit off. And it's open on both sides. Okay. Same thing we did before. Gotta fix those dots. There we go. Other side. And now we've got fixed doors. Okay. So, a bit of an exploded view here. So, we'll call this building main for now. And then we have doors and we have building floor. And now you see where the floor is. But this building needs some texture. So let me go in my texture folder and find some textures to use. So this won't take too long. I need there we go. I need corrugated metal. So I need the AO, normal, and roughness maps. And the metal map. So we're going to take this into the folder where the project is. And then we're going to dump them there. Did we even save this yet? We did. We did. I have given this the name of green building. All right. Now we're going to do this. Go to material and call it, let's see, what are we going to call it? We're going to actually, I'm going to select the individual pieces and I'm going to double check what this thing looks like in real life. Ah, okay, good, good. So we're going to pick these textures and I'm going to go ahead and assume that all these walls are going to have the same texture applied. probably don't need as many cuts in this, but for the sake of today, I'm just going to go ahead and make this look good for y'all. And there we go. That's where the material is going to go. We're going to call this um, building exterior. More metal material. There we go. We will use MSFS standard, and we will pick the metallic texture we just brought in. Go to material mode, and then we're going to go to UV editing, and we are going to go to material mode, and I think what I have to do is hit A, select all the materials, press U. Did I pick them all? Oh, hold on. And hit U, and this came out way weirder than I wanted it to be. But hold on, actually. Okay. We can take these and rotate them 90 degrees. And probably the same with all the other materials as well. These doors are going to be different. Take all these, go. I might want these at this angle. So I think I'm going to keep them that way. I'll rotate these two 90 degrees. Finbar367, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I'm thrilled to actually have people, like wanting to watch some dude create objects for MSFS. Oh, there we go, back there. And I am just fixing some texture placement. And then, if I do it quickly enough, I might even be able to share it with you guys before I'm done for tonight. So, rotate all these 90 degrees. And I think I just missed one. I don't know why, but whatever. Hold on. Something's not adding up. I'm unsure why this piece is borked, but we're going to use this to our advantage. Like box. Yeah, a little weird. But again, like I said, I am stepping through this first draft. I might even remake this polygon later, but for now we'll do the best we can. Okay, I do still need to have the roughness and normal maps. Let's go ahead and add roughness and normal. And oh wait, hold on. Should we do the metallic map? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's almost identical. Let's add the metallic map to here. Hmm, maybe. All right, here we go. I'm gonna scale this. Is that too much? No, actually, I think that's pretty good. I could scale it even more. If I do it that way, it's a little over the top. All right, so the trick is to keep this looking the same way up top. Zoom in and scale. That's pretty close. Yeah, I think icing looks pretty good. And these pieces are vertical. Scale them down. Okay, starting to look more like a building. Again, no clue why this does what it does, but whatever. Ah, interesting. Unwrap you. Right. Stand by, chat. Okay, folks, I'm back. I took a call from a very good friend of mine who just wanted to get back in touch with me for a little bit. So I spent some time on the phone and we have made some more progress. Now, I'm not sure what's up with this door, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to use the textures on those doors. What I'll probably do is um, fix this weird texturing issue that I see here. And what do I want to do? I probably want to put a plaster ceiling up. So that's what I'll do. And where's my plaster? Not a beige wall. Not painted plaster. Actually, maybe. Hold on. Color, normal, roughness. All right, dump that in. And here we go. Okay, so we are going to, goodness sakes, 2 raids in one day. Nick Gressler coming in with a party of one. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some scenery dev. I'm making a new building and I am hoping to show it in the sim before I'm done for tonight. I need to replace the texture that I have for this piece, so we're going to create a new material. And we're going to call this building ceiling. But it's good to see you. Welcome in, Nick. Let's go ahead and choose MSFS standard, and we're going to pick the painted plaster color, roughness, and normal map. And we're going to assign it. And with all of those chosen, we're going to choose all these walls and hit U. And now they should be scaled properly or close to. And then we will scale it down to about here. Remove the metallic treatment. And there we go. There is the ceiling. And I'm going to double check the material, the metal material. Metallic is good. However, I want this to be green. So we're going to play with colors. Oh, you know what? I don't need that. I need to play with this. That's better. Okay. We're gonna make it a little pasty. Philly to Charlotte. Nice. You trying to work on your crosswind technique? I need help with that. Ooh, that's pretty close. Hold on. Stand by one. Maybe just a little bit creamier. Nope. You actually, I think. Maybe. That's pretty close. Yep. Okay. Crosswind landings have always been a challenge for me. They're fun to do, but they're challenging to nail. All right. Now we're going to take these and we're going to make the tops darker. And how do we do that? We create a new material. Building metal roof. Metal AO. Metal roughness. Metal normal. Metallic height map. And then here comes the color. This color will be way darker. And then we assign it. And blammo. There we go. I think it's got to be darker than that though. Hold on. That is pretty good. All right. Select this, flip it, and why do you guys not look right? That's weird. That's fine. That's better. Scale it down. And I should probably plaster these walls too. So let's do that. Let's big building ceiling. And yep, the outside is fine. And there we are. I need to scale them though. I think that's better. Yeah. Scale them. About there for now. Been challenging through your whole career. Yeah, man. It's the hard stuff that you really look back on when you succeed. I think it happens to all of us. We get short-sighted. We stop thinking about accomplishing big things because we just want things to be easy. But it doesn't always work out that way. Um, tell you what. What do I want to put on the inside of this? Oh, I know. I know. Hold on. I want to go to my synthetic texture folder. We're going to put a line grip foam. Albedo, normal, and roughness. Okay, here we go. I think it's tricky because for me, when I focus on landing on final approach, I just focus on keeping the runway in front of me. Some people do amazing work with crosswind landings because I think they keep they maintain situational awareness and they keep control of the aircraft. And those two things working in sequence is just it makes for a beautiful landing ballet. So this is what we'll do. Actually, hold on. I got rid of those sides. I see. Okay. Not gonna freak out about this too much. So I can't have two textures infighting. I'm gonna have to extrude one of them in. That should take care of it. Both sides. I think I extruded the right texture. Okay. That's a little borked, but that's fine. I'm just fixing flashy textures, that's all. And I can always clean them up later. There we go. Now the flashy texture is gone. Although the problem is the sides are still an issue. Hmm. This is a problem. All right. Well, I tell you what, I may not be able to get that fixed. Actually, I'm not fixing that at all right now. I do notice difference in control when I fly MSFS versus X-plane, so I will give you that. Okay, great. Extrude in. Beautiful. Done. Gone. Extrude in. Gone. Extrude in. This is just a cheap way of getting rid of that flashiness. There we go. Okay. Actually, I might make these brighter, or I might make them darker. Can we do it? We can try. We'll try building door. MSFS standard. Um, metal. Roughness. Normal. And height mapped. And the color will be a slightly muted shade of green. Let's assign it. It should be. Oh, of course. Gotta pick the sides. There we are. I wonder why the other edges don't show the material. Well, we'll pick them. I think now they all do. Although it is hard to adjust them from this angle. So I'll do it from here. I think now we can pick the other sides. This will be tricky. You know what? You guys will forgive me if I'm just going to do a really quick rough draft today, just so I can get this to work. But now, I think we've got all the doors ready to go. So, here's what we can do. Let's go ahead and rotate them. And then lift them into place. Okay, there we go. 90 degrees on the Y. And just a rough draft, just so we know where they're going to go. And now we have a bay for vehicle parking. So 90 degrees, and the Z is at this location. I believe this is global. So we're done with texturing for now. Let's go ahead and place them in. Flip them all. And there we go. Put all the doors where they need to go, and then we'll call it a good first draft. And then we'll use the X coordinates for the big doors. And probably the small ones too. And that is a rough first draft. We can definitely fix these doors up a lot better, make them look nicer. But this is kind of like the idea of a huge bay for equipment, trucks, all this kind of clutter that we can stick in here. And it's just a very, very basic first draft attempt, and I think it looks pretty good. It's not bad. It can be a lot better, but it's not bad. So now I can save the work, and we can save everything. And this is where it gets tricky because I'm going to need to exit the sim in order to actually render this properly. So you're going to hear some sounds. Okay, do I have to exit the sim in order to do the rendering part? But now we should be ready to go. I'll take all of the textures and stick them in the textures folder of Blender. So far, so good. Oh, you know what? I need to do one more thing. I need a concrete texture for the floor. Almost forgot. I want, I think I want patchy cement. I think that's what I want. We'll take patchy cement, base color, normal, and roughness. I want the patchy cement for the floor because this needs to have it. Building floor. Here goes. Patchy cement base color. Roughness map. And normal. Get rid of the metal treatment. And then we do this. UV editing. Select the face. And then we scale a little bit. And then we set roughness to like 0.7, I think. Maybe not that much. No roughness will make it look like it's absolutely wet all the time. This should probably be fine. It could be darker. like about 6/10 of normal. And there we go. And that is how you build a building for trucks and for airport equipment in one stream. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, back out, um, finish the build, save everything, and now we're actually going to export it. This is why it's so quiet. So we're going to go ahead and create the build. And I need to enable some options. We will need an XML file. APYM green building 1 XML. Generate the GUID. Remember export settings. Textures are in / texture. I will copy all the textures over. PNG, JPEG, PNG, got it. Almost done. And there we go. I should be able to render everything. And now I should be able to look at the GLTF file and see that it's finished. And there we go. Some of these textures are going to look ridiculous and very shimmery. But again, this is just a very rough draft, a really quick hack. I'm expecting some visual aberrations, and this is just a very fast render of what this is supposed to look like. And we'll fix this up. We'll touch on it, or I will touch on it later, further on. But it did render, so I am happy. We're going to go to the folder where my scenery is, and I'm going to add it. And then we're going to open the sim after we've completed our work and place it. So it is KPYM Green Building 1. Green Building 1. We have it. I can get rid of my Blender files. They won't be necessary. And we can move all the texture files out of that folder. Almost done. Dump them in texture. And I think we should be okay at this point. Yep. Let's do a build. What you don't see right now is me running the FS package tool executable to build everything offline so that it's a lot easier for the sim to render everything. Hopefully there will not be any problems loading textures. Lord willing, there won't be. And there we go. Now we have everything. So I think I selected everything correctly. Yeah, everything is selected. Now that I have it, we can go back into the sim and we can actually see it. So it's going to be dark for a little bit, but we're going to bid Blender adieu for tonight. And now the stream should load. By the way, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Whether or not you're lurking or you're a bot or you're watching this on a replay, I am working on Plymouth Municipal Airport in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And I'm hoping to finish this in the next month or two. Ideally, I would like to use proceeds from the sales of this airport to go towards Mrs. Digi and I being able to attend FS Expo this year. However, I don't know. We will see, guys. We will see. Again, though, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate having you guys on board. I did not expect to reboot my my Twitch streaming by becoming a scenery developer, and I am not saying I'm a good one, but I appreciate it. Oh, you got it, friend. You got it. It's been an adventure, and I'm hoping that this won't look too bad. It will be a nice base for me to be able to create additional objects. I'm trying to build simple objects so that I can attach things as needed or remove things as needed from buildings. Like I'm gonna be, you're modeling the FS Expo building right now. Dude, rock on. That's fantastic. 30% chance it'll be there. I would like to shake your hand, honestly. It's folks like you and like Vertical Simulations and FT Sim and MK Studios that have just stoked the fire for me and for other people to get started doing scenery dev. So let's load in to Plymouth and place our hastily constructed object. Let's make it about 9 in the morning and we'll load in. Oh, by the way, in general, I tend to have photogrammetry turned off to reduce like instability and stutters. I said reduce, not eliminate. Let me bring my volume back up a bit. Let's load it. And let's give it a little bit to load in. I think I would like to render this differently, make a much smaller version of it. This airport's not that big. And this is where the building will go, right here. So, objects, scenery. Here's my library. Here is the building. And bam, there it is. Okay, so here goes. First off, we're going to lift it out of the ground Oh, wait, yeah. Let's rotate it first. Now, did I get my dimensions right? It looks pretty close. Oh, wow. It's almost bang on. I'm very happy about that. Okay, now we do this. Now, okay, there is a little bit of ground clutter. So, first thing I'm going to do is create a flatten effect right here. And fall off distance, we're going to say we'll start with 5 meters for now. Okay, it does not look that nasty. So I'm going to take that. I'm actually going to take that. I want it to flatten it so it's nicely laid out. Oof, very reflective. Wow. I've made an accidental mirror effect. It's okay. Now we can take this thing and lower it down. And now we play with height adjustments. We're pretty close. Pretty close. Concrete looks pretty good, but I gotta work on that back texture. I added some accidental mirror effects without even knowing it. At least I think I have. On the other hand, that's pretty close. And that was just off of me eyeballing what this building was supposed to look like. So, there we go. There is your building in the sim. Plaster ceiling and walls, the hangar doors. Might put a logo or something here, and that fills in rather nicely, fills in the gap that existed between the fence and the satellite imagery. I still have to make this building, and I still have to replace a bunch of other buildings, but there you go. Air Amric, my friend, hello. It is very good to see you. It's going nicely. I just finished creating a very quick prototype of what I think is like a service vehicle building. I have to just double check my height placement, but this is about as perfect as it's going to get. So, I don't know. Not bad for a first draft. Yes, actually. Yeah. When I started, this didn't exist, this stream. So I built the building, I did some of the rendering work. Some things need to be fixed, but this went from 0 to placed in about an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours. So now that I know that it's here, I can work on all the other supplemental things and make it look really good this week, along with a few other objects. Or I can create a bunch of objects really quickly and then begin to tighten up all the details over time. So thank you. Oh, and I did get your message before, my friend. I will be trying to figure out when's a great time to sit down and map out some ideas that I have for the future. Folks, it's about 1:30 a.m. my time on the East Coast in the US. So I think for now, I'm probably going to call this stream done. But I want to point you guys to one or more of my friends that are streaming right now. So let me see. Right now we have, I'm following some folks like Fliggity, Chill Maze, and New Skies. So today what we're going to do, we are going to prep to raid my friend New Skies tonight. And then hopefully what will happen is we'll be able to give him a nice surprise. He's got about 2 minutes left before he gets started. So if you guys don't mind sticking around with me, we'll say hi to News Guys really quickly, and then I will prep to go to bed. But by all means, folks, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for stopping in, for saying hello, for lurking. I hope you have a great, great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Much love to you all. And like I always like to say, if you want true peace, you need the Prince of Peace, and that is Jesus Christ. Folks, have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, and I will catch you guys probably on Wednesday for additional office hours, where I probably will have my mic turned off, but it was a pleasant surprise to catch up with everybody. Let's go ahead and raid News Guys. Please, please stick around for the raid. Want to make sure we give him some support. A good friend of the stream and just a nice person to watch Flight Sim. So, take care, folks. Until next time, we'll see ya.